We're back. It was just one tooth at a time, that's all. Just one tooth at a time, we got her going. Anyways, now it's time to get back to the P-dub. We got to get both of these things ripping. Only thing I got to do to that is tires, chain and sprockets. Willow. I got to do tires, chain and sprockets, and fork seals. That's like a day job, and I'll have that done this week. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, go rip it a little bit at the end of this week or next week. You guys are crazy. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna start breaking this thing down. Start with the plastics, the tank, the only set of plastics on here. Honestly, I should probably try to break this cylinder free while it's still attached to the chassis. That'll probably be my best bet. So let me spray some lubricant in there and then try to knock that off with a mallet. All right, so we got the cylinder off. As you can tell, this thing is absolutely smoked. I'm sure for somebody that maybe is a super penny pincher, you could maybe hone that out, but I doubt it. It's a lot of material you'd have to run off. And then this piston is absolutely shot, so let's get that off and see if that crank is good. Fingers crossed it is. I literally could not get this wrist pin out. It was so seized in there. I had to use a C-clamp and then like a bolt from a freaking vice grips and then some spare pipe I had laying around to push it through, but it came out. She off, finally. I'm sure this, and this bearing wasn't even that bad, so I don't understand. Let's see what the wrist pin look like. Oh yeah, it has some heat marks on it, that's for sure. And I almost can feel a little groove in it. Huh. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. The crank, no up and down play. No up and down play at all. Tiny bit of side to side, perfectly fine. And a little bit of rust in there. Let's see if it spins over. Let's see if I can do it one. I can't do it one-handed. Hang on, I'll push the bike over. Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels real good. That feels super good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray a bunch of PV Blaster in here. Just to try to break some stuff up, and then we'll put some junk oil in there. We'll put some junk oil in there, and then we will flush it out pretty much instantly. So what we'll probably do is rebuild the top end, put the new top end on it, kick it over a few times with the new oil, and then drain it out without starting it. See what that does. No, I don't know. That might not be a good plan either, because I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me decide what I'm gonna do, and then I'll get back with you guys. Oh, this is the piston, by the way. Definitely shot, but not a big deal. So basically, as far as we know right now, only thing it needs is the top end. And just like this bike, we should be able to leave the motor in the frame, and we'll just scrape these gaskets off and stuff and clean it up and throw it back together. And then once it's all sealed up, then we'll go through with this grease remover and stuff. And I bet this engine looks pretty good under all this grease. So, but we will be pulling off the suspension, obviously, and we'll be getting new plastics. We'll pull off the wheels, change tires, and repaint the wheels. So we got a little bit of work to do still, but so far, looking good. All right, quick update. Didn't film it, but scraped off all the gasket surface, and then I wiped out as much of that as I could. I know it looks worse on camera than what it is. I think it'll be just fine, honestly. I think that'll be just fine. All right, I think next I'm going to pull the back end off before I even put the top end on. Pull the back end off. I'll got Jagger helping me, by the way. Say what's up, bro.
What's up?
All right, so pull the back end off. We'll pull out the oil pump because we don't need that anymore. And again, just do some cleaning. We'll pull the reeds out, see what those look like, and then see what all we're missing as far as electrical. I don't know if this is like the extent of the wiring harness on these. I'll have to do some research, but we're definitely missing something, and I'll have to figure out what that is and order it. I don't fully know yet, but we'll figure it out. Not a big deal. All right, so the back's off. The back brake pads look phenomenal, so we're not gonna mess with those too much. I probably will change the brake cable while this is off, just so I can verify that everything is working smoothly, but I'm sure it is. The rear wheel bearing looks great also, so that's good. The inside of the wheel looks great. We'll clean it up a tiny bit. I had a little bit of resistance getting it off, so we'll just hit that with some Scotch-Brite. But yeah, we'll get this tire off of here. Again, clean this wheel up, scuff it up a little bit, and shoot it with some more white. I know we said green, we're doing white. And then yeah, now we can get this oil pump off. So let me try to clean this engine up a little bit, because I don't want dirt falling into that passageway. So we'll clean up a little bit, and then we'll do the oil pump removal. All right, that's good enough. There we go. It didn't take me long to figure it out. You just had to pull that plastic piece off like I thought, and then just kind of get a screwdriver. There you go. Get a screwdriver, just pinch that out, pinch it out, pry it out. All right, so this is the oil block-off plate that's gonna go in there. It comes with 2 8mm Allen heads, which is nice because the Phillips heads kind of suck. And then it comes with the little port to block off, the little block off for the oil injection on the carb.
This bill.
All right, so I just gonna spray a little bit of PV Blaster on this bad boy because it's the hole is dry at the moment because I sprayed it out with carb cleaner to clean the dirt out. So just lube this up a little bit so we don't tear the seal and slide it in. And it goes in like this. This is how it should sit in there. Here's where we are. I've taken off the handlebars and I got the team working on it. Get these things all scuffed up. We'll repaint those silver. We got Onyx out here supervising. So now what I'm working on is I want to get this oil tank off because we're not going to be using that. But also the whole front suspension has to come off. But I got to figure out and be strategic on how I want to do it because this will obviously tip without the front wheel. So are you done? Are you done? Are you done with all that noise? All right. Anyway, so yeah, let's get back to work and let's put you guys back up on time lapse. Oh, and I'm 100% missing the CDI, so I'm gonna order that right now. All right, let's hit this bad boy with some Rust-Oleum metallic. Get it good as new. All right, so I got the front up, same thing. These brake pads look phenomenal. Don't really expect these to get wore down too much unless it's a kid that races. And they slide great, that moves well. The front bearings look and feel great. So we'll just, again, Scotch-Brite, pull the tire off, Scotch-Brite the whole wheel, paint it, slap it back together. But yeah, we're still making the progress, just giving you little updates here and there. Not really gonna just do a bunch of time lapse like I did last video because I felt like it was too much. But if you guys disagree, let me know, and then we'll make sure the next video is more time lapse. Also threw on the Kickstarter, and just like we thought, the bike turns over phenomenally. All right, guys, it's been about 2-3 hours working on this thing today, just kind of cleaning it up, you know, painting, whatever. A couple things that I did do off camera. I put the bars back on, put the front fender on, which I'm missing this little bracket on this side. So I got to figure out something there, either make something or order one. And I put on the foot pegs, and then I started mocking up the rear suspension. So outside of that, you guys seen everything. And yeah, we'll get back into this either tomorrow or a couple days. I did realize that I'm missing the coil too, so I need to order the coil and the CDI, and I think that's good. Don't get me wrong, I think that's good, and then we should be in the clear. But man, this thing is coming along pretty swell. Sorry, it's a mess in this barn. Whatever, it's an old barn, 100-year-old house, but look at this bad boy coming along. Peace.